Hello everybody, what is up, what is up? What day is it today? Monday. I am just about to head to the studio and I thought I would bring you along. We officially opened the studio today, but we did have workshops last week, which meant I was back a week earlier than I thought I would be. It was so awesome. A little bit last minute, but I had Mandla from Sydney hit me up wanting to teach at the Spot while he was here. So we got him in, which was sick. It was so great. His classes are amazing. I took them when I was in Sydney and I really enjoy like his energy and his training. So it was epic to have him back in the space. Let me do this. Just getting ready to go. And I thought I would vlog the first week back at the studio. Yeah, so we had Maz at the studio last week. His classes were so awesome. And we sold out, which was insane. The second class sold out. It even had 10 people on the waiting list, which is a whole new thing for the Spot. It was also Maz's first sold out class, so that was really cool as well to like be a part of that with him. And today we're technically starting our Jan timetable with Alicia Percy, who has also pretty much sold out. I think there's about 3 spots left for each of her classes today. Again, insane. Like just everything that has been happening with the studio, especially at the end of last year, and like the financial stress that I've kind of had on me. This was a great way to start 2026, and having dancers from around the world kind of recognize what the Spot is doing and wanting to teach is like, was the goal. So having 2 epic teachers in before our timetable has even technically started is pretty insane. So yeah, I am heading there now. I'm not taking class just because I've got a bunch of stuff to set up for the year, and I just feel like I'm running out of time a little bit because we've already started the year. Chloe had an epic meeting with the reception team yesterday with her coming in as manager, which was great. And so I just need to kind of like, you know, download some things on the studio computer, and I also need to prep for my basics course, which starts tomorrow, which has also sold out. I don't know what's in the water for 2026, but it's looking good. I also like heard this thing, which I'd never thought about before, how end of the year is actually the best time to release things for the new year. And I didn't, because like for me, I'm winding down. I don't want to think about the next year around Christmas time, but I think a lot of people do. And so I was like, let's give it a go. And I think it worked quite well. So heading to the studio now, gonna do some work. I'm also meeting Yana, who I used to do privates with, who's moved to London, and she's back for a while and wants to catch up. So gonna see her, and then I'm gonna go to the gym. So I will bring you along. Let's do it. So I thought I'd give you like a bit of a rundown of what's been happening while I drive to the studio, because it has been a while. Like the last vlog I did was Crown, so that was before Christmas and like kind of at the start of the holidays, and that was so good. Like I think it just kicked off the 2-week period really well. Had a lot of like time with family, which was awesome, and didn't kind of think about the studio or like Dirty Dingo or anything dance related for probably a week, which was really nice just to clear my head a little bit. I feel like in the past a big reason I haven't done fringe and stuff is because it goes over the Christmas period, and then so you're like, you're trying to enjoy time with the family, but then you're still thinking about like selling tickets or rehearsing or whatever. And don't get me wrong, I was still thinking about selling tickets because that's the hardest thing with fringe. But I think I've just gotten better at it, you know, like I'm not as stressed. It will be what it will be, and there's not much that I can actually do apart from push it on my socials and things. But it is actually our last fringe season, or our last Dirty Dingo season, which is very bittersweet. Like I love the show, I love what it stands for, and I really love how far it's come. I mean, even just down to it started literally in our garage. Like we rehearsed on the concrete in our garage, and now having my own studio, we've got our own staging, you know, like running ads. It's like, it's become its own beast, and I love that. But like, being really honest with you guys, the hardest thing is venues. Like, venues take up so much time and energy, and they always promise you everything. They say they can do all the things you want. They have no doubt that the show will sell out, but then when push comes to shove, it's like, can't do that, can't do that, can't do that. So, and that's, look, that's like something I'm really trying not to do as a studio owner, is overpromise things. And I know it's hard for venues, they've got restrictions and all of that, but it just, like, it makes it really difficult from a director perspective to like manage, you know, rehearsals and dancers and a cast of even 12, which isn't a huge cast, but it's a decent size, and then have venues, you know, not even like 2 weeks out say, hey, we can't do this and this and this. Plus trying to run a studio, work a full-time job, and then also just the logistics of everything else that comes with running a show. You know, like, I don't have a producer and a director and stage manager. Like, Angie and I and Tabby are everything. So last year with the July and October shows definitely felt like the best ones we've ever done. But there was still issues with the venue and stuff, and so even though we feel like we've got the formula now, it's like we've got to, you got to know when it's done, you know, like there's only so much you can do in something like that before it starts to, like, you've either got to kind of fully commit to it and send it, or go, you know what, that's enough. So yeah, this is our last Fringe season for Dirty Dingo. There'll always be a part of me that wants to do a bunch of projects, but I think I'm at that point now where I'm trying to be better at like really honing in on one thing. And for me this year within like the studio and stuff is honing in on the studio and honing in on my classes and my community. I want to get people in the studio, I want to dance with people, and I also have a wedding to plan. So yeah, it's an interesting time. It's weird because the year's just started, but this is technically coming to a close at the end of Feb, so it feels a bit funny. So yeah, had a great break. Dom and I had a lot of time together, which was really nice because, like, perfect example, this weekend we didn't even see each other. And something we're trying to be better at is we can be very hyper independent. So actually making time with each other and like scheduling that in, or leaving days free so that we can just hang out at home. Because like over the break we like played video games, which we haven't done for like 6 years, you know. We're at the beach like every day, so things like that. Last week was meant to be like an ease back into everything. Was not. We had Mandela's class on Monday, and then I went to the gym on Tuesday, and then we had his second class on Wednesday. And then Thursday, I actually didn't end up going to the gym because I was wrecked. Then Friday, I went to the gym. I had a private group booking, and I taught that, and then we trained. So, and then we had yesterday, Sunday, was a 5-hour Dingo rehearsal, and then a 2-hour staff meeting at like for reception. And yesterday was great. It was so productive. From Dingo's to the staff meeting, but like that's more than a full day. I think I was at the studio from 10 to 6, 10 to 5:30. Once Dingo's are done, I won't be training on a Sunday anymore, which is very strange for me. And Angie and I were saying we've kind of been doing that for almost 4 years. It'll be nice because I'll get to spend time with Ange outside of the studio before she leaves. So we've got Alicia Percy teaching beginner and open tonight, and then we go into, we've got kids classes tomorrow, we've got my heels basics class course, and then like classes as usual, which is super exciting. So yeah, that's my download. I would also love to know, like, for anyone that's watching these or getting all the way through, what you guys would like to hear from me, or what you want to know, what you want to see on these vlogs, because I'm just doing kind of what I do all the time to give a bit of an insight. So yeah, I will jump back on when I'm at the studio. Peace. I want you bad as ever. studio now, and Michaela got swarmed with people.
I'm scared.
It's crazy. Yes, it's mine. GoPro. Okay, so Michaela's gone in to take class, so I'm just managing the desk, but I'm doing my heels beginner course structure, and I'm like such an old school head that I'm writing it all down on paper. I don't know why, it just helps me when I'm in class have that instead of my phone. I feel like my phone distracts me. So I didn't get to the gym, which is fine, because I was like, I would rather focus on this and then I can gym tomorrow, Wednesday, Thursday. But I still have in my head, like, Benjamin had said to Angie not to train every day. So I might need to ask him about that. But anyway, it's cool to see the studio so full. Like, I like having Monday off, especially after Dingo's, so. Hey guys, I would say good morning, but it's 1:20. I was 100% meant to be in the office today, but I woke up with a crazy headache and sore throat and just kind of went, I have been running at 100 miles an hour since Friday, or even since Maz was here, and it's not the way I wanted to start the year. So I called in sick to work and I've been lying in bed. It's 1:30 now, and I'm gonna go grab some stuff that I need from Woolies and some comfort food, and then just sit in front of the TV before my course, because I have my basics heels course starting tonight. And I'm proud of myself for calling it today and not going into work, but I kind of wish I had have seen kind of the back to back that I've had in the last week. Feels migraine-y because I want to be in the dark. Not sure. Anyway, come along with me. Just got some steak from Woolies. I seem to be like miscalculating my food, but I think it's because I'm eating at home on the weekend more, so I needed to get some for tonight and tomorrow. And now I'm just picking up some food to eat because I feel like shit, man. My headache hasn't fully gone, but it is 5:30, and so I am heading to the studio. I didn't go to the gym. What I will do is go tomorrow after work, because I've got a bit of time, and I was like, I might as well like rest for as long as I can today before the beginner course. So I'll go to the gym tomorrow. I just popped some more Panadol, hoping that that will help. Heels beginner course has like literally just sold out, which is so cool. So I'm super excited for that, and I can't wait to get in there with everyone. I just wish that I wasn't feeling as lethargic as I am, but it can't always be perfect. So yeah, I'm on my way there now, and we'll see how it goes. Okay, good morning guys. Forgot to sign off last night. I had a chat with Denise at the studio, and then got home and like ran inside because it was later than what I wanted, and so I was like tired and I just wanted to go see Dom. So I didn't do a sign off, which isn't a big deal because you're with me for the whole week. But Heels Basics course went really well. It was packed in there. Can't believe it sold out, which is so cool. And man, 2 hours 45 minutes went quick. Like, I had written out my lesson plan, and we didn't even get through maybe, I think we got through 2/3 of it, so close but not everything. I also, like, there was a lot of new faces, so a lot of people that maybe have taken 1 or 2 of my classes but haven't been regulars, which is so awesome that like they were in the class. But it also meant that for some people it's like starting from ground zero, which is the point of the Back to Basics course. Very excited for next week. Honestly prefer doing big chunks like that because I get to build on everything that we're talking about. Really good way for beginners to have the time and the space. Like, everyone was asking questions, which was so good. Set up a whole new system at the studio. Denise was saying it's the same stuff that we were doing before, but it's a brand new system, so it feels different and a lot more I definitely feel a lot better this morning though, like not a massive headache. I think yesterday just being able to sleep for a lot of the day really helped, and I was still wrecked. Like when I got home, I still went to sleep. Anyway, I'm on my way to work now. On my work to way. I don't know if anyone's actually going to be in the office today, because one of the girls I usually work with is off sick, and then the rest, I think it's their working from home day. But we'll see. I'll put you in my handbag. I might pull you out if there's no one else there. I'm at work, but there's other people in the office, so stealth. All right, at the studio, I'm doing a really cute private with a girl, well, one of the dads from work studio, so I'm giving his daughter a private with one of her friends. So we're doing that, and then we've got class. One is here, ready to go. I think they're here now, so I'll talk to you after. What is up? It is Thursday, 12:44. I'm currently sitting in the coolest room of the house. This is the living room, because it's hot. I was wrecked yesterday. I think it's just, I say this every time. It was a big week coming back into everything, and 2 classes last night. I think I was like, oh fuck, we're really back into it. And I think my body always forgets, and my mind, like how much energy and effort I put into my classes. So I was feeling a bit pooped this morning, but I'm working here, and I'm also going to do some studio work on my lunch break. I had like a bit of a slump today. I'm just like feeling a little bit, I don't know what the word is, maybe frustrated with Dirty Dingo and Fringe. Our tickets aren't doing super well, and I really want the girls to have like an awesome final send-off. It's not even, for me, it's never about the money because I don't make anything from it. It's more just giving them the opportunity to dance to a full crowd, and next week's not looking that way. So yeah, I kind of like spiraled this morning about it, but Angie also reminded me, you know, how many years we have been doing it and how successful it has been. And so whatever happens, it doesn't mean it failed. And so that's what I'm trying to remember as well. But it's just hard, man. It was hard trying to get 100 people for 2 shows, let alone fucking like 800 people. So we shall see what happens. I'm hoping tickets pick up over the weekend. So I'm just trying to have a bit of a quiet day today. I also hadn't done a number 2 for like a week. Like from Thursday last week till today, I hadn't. So I've taken greens, my Oxy Shreds, oh not Oxy Shred, EHP Lab greens, and like having a little bit more of a calmer day. And I think that helped because I did poop. Yay! So I'm feeling leaner, and yeah, just I felt swollen last night. Didn't kind of feel super sexy in class, and that's part of it, like it happens. Chloe has been absolutely epic with the managing of the studio and has taken a lot of pressure off me, so that has probably helped as well. I'm going to the gym with Ange, and then I'm hanging out with Dom all night, so I probably won't see you till tomorrow, but I'll do a little something in between. Peace. Hello, it is 9:13. Dom and I are just sitting down to have dinner now. That's my spread of delicious food. Angie and I went to the gym, came home, and then went and saw Mum and Dad while I was waiting for Dom to get home. And now we're here. So we're gonna eat. So I will see you tomorrow. Good morning, good morning. It is Friday. I am just making some food. Been working this morning and trying to figure out what I do with the whole laptop, iPad, iPhone situation, because my computer currently looks like this, and I got insurance money for it, so it's got that damage on the screen. It's kind of hard to see, but they're expensive, and I don't use my laptop as much, like for what I used to use it for, you know, editing videos and things like that. So I'm like, do I need a new laptop? Should I just get an iPad? Anyway, we're making some food. I've got my psych appointment at 12 and then pick up my face cream, then probably come home, figure out what I'm gonna do for tonight. Okay, so I'm currently trying to set up my iPad, and so what I decided to do was get an iPad for me and then a tablet for the studio, because ChatGPT helped me out with this. Tablet 4 is literally just signing people in. So the tablet was like $240. The girl gave me 20 bucks off. It's just setting up now. And then that can just sit there and easy sign in. And then I got myself an iPad, which I can then use for like Canva. It's still uploading everything. But yeah, like Canva stuff or whatever I need to do for the studio, I can do on here. And then I will keep my laptop, even though it's got that thing in the middle, for like files and stuff. So I'm just trying to sync it all and get it set up the way I want it to be. And I feel super sleepy, so I might take a nap. I didn't get to the gym on Wednesday because I had a private that got changed from today to Wednesday. But I'm really trying not to go to the gym 2 days in a row because Benjamin says it can do more harm than good. But I feel super guilty only going once this week. But I know next week I'll be able to go more. So yeah, just dealing with the guilt of not going to the gym, which is so silly because I am about to dance all night. I've ordered cases for them, but for now they're just empty. So I probably won't take it to the studio until it is all set up. Guys, I'm officially an iPad kid. I'm literally walking around the house with this fucking iPad in my hand, watching my series while I get ready for class. It's happened. I'm not mad though. This is amazing. It just scares me that I have no case on it. So I'm almost at the studio. And I don't know why, but lately I've just been feeling so tired. Like, I was feeling it when we were on holidays, and I think it's like catch up, but then also I'm still having nights. Not like no sleep, but like I'd say 6 hours. And I think for the level of training I do, that's like just zero recovery. But it was crazy because I took a nap this afternoon, set up the iPad, took a nap, woke up and was like still so freaking tired. So I wanted to show you what I have, because like a lot of people know that I use supplements from EHP Labs and know that I use the Oxy Shred, but I haven't kind of plugged it on here. What in the fuck, brother? Oh my god. This Oxy Shred, it is so good. This one's 2 calories. I actually really like the kiwi and strawberry, and it's great. I have it on a Friday and a Wednesday night for my really big training nights, and then if we've got workshops or something, it helps my energy, but it also like locks me the fuck in, so I can focus a lot better, which is really good. I do have, I think, a promo code, so if anyone wants to try it, let me know. Some people don't have the best reaction to it. It has something in it which I can never remember. It might be the tyrosine or the tartrate, which can make people have loose bowels. So it doesn't happen to me, and I feel like I've got quite a sensitive stomach, but everyone reacts differently. Zero crash, barely any calories, tastes good, is pretty cheap too for what's on the market. And then EHP Labs also does Oxygreens, maybe, and my creatine. So I get all of it from there. I'm not just using it and plugging it because I'm an affiliate, but their creatine especially is a lot finer than most other creatines. And so it's easier to digest because I just have my creatine in water. EHP Labs one, it's great. That's my plug. I need to find a parking spot. Anyway, I really like it. So if you want more info, let me know. I had to like park in the regular spots because the person at the front has parked across the parking bays, and it's very annoying. He was just sitting there eating yochi, like out the front. Bro, I think it's also the cleaner. Anyway, I'm at the studio.
Okay.
Class just finished and we're making a TikTok.
Maybe I'll do like a zoom.
But it needs to be like...
What is... And then I'll beg some more.
We just finished heels.
Ears, man.
Ears. We filmed a piece. Face card.
Declan.
Yeah, but they're like low rise and my thighs. What is up, guys? It is 12:22 and we are just leaving the studio. Great session tonight, and also had a debrief with Ange and Storm because I haven't like had a chat with them in ages. So I'm going home now. I'm gonna actually go to IGA first because I need to get some food. I, of course, was like, I'll cook when I get home. I never do on a Friday, and I should just fucking remember that. Anyway, IGA, home, sleep. I've got nails in the morning, and then Dom and I are hanging out. So I'll see you then. I'm on my way to go get my nails done. Probably can't see them very well, but they're not very grown out, but it's definitely time. So, fit check. I got these New Balance in Japan, and I don't wear them as much as I should for how much I paid for them. They just, I think they're a bit too big. Like, I think I got a size a bit too big, but I still like them. Okay, I'm running late, so I'm gonna go. So I am walking to T's house now for my nails. So I'm getting Dirty Dingo nails. We'll see how they go. Still fighting to get numbers for our opening week next week, but I've come to terms with it a little bit more, and like I'm feeling, you know, like whatever happens is meant to happen. It's always sad and like hard when you put your heart and soul into something and you don't sell the tickets, but it's also what happens with Fringe, especially the first week. And again, I said this to the venue, like when we did it, it was only the last 3 weeks of Fringe max, because people don't even realize it's on. We were talking about it last night at training, and one of the girls was like, I thought it started in Feb. So it's just one of those things. But I was talking to Ange about it because I was feeling really emotional about it. And I realized that a big part of that emotion is it's kind of the final tie to Unknown, you know? And this year, technically, Unknown's been running for 10 years, which is crazy. But it's, yeah, once Dirty Dingo's done, it's kind of like the Unknown account, the Dirty Dingo account, you know, and it sounds weird, but like the Instagram accounts will be deactivated. It's the end of that era. And even though Unknown, the values of Unknown is still throughout the Spot, and it's my heels classes to a T, that was my baby. Kind of the first thing I did for the scene, or like to assert myself as a leader in the scene. So it's crazy that that chapter's closed, and it's just a very bittersweet moment, I think, more than anything else. Okay, nails are done. Don't know if you can see them. They look epic. I was gonna vlog, but T and I just talk so much, and like the flow of the conversation, I was like, nah, I'm just gonna not worry. I got there late, so we went a bit over. So now Dom and I are gonna go meet at Corner 33, which is like a new cafe spot near us, but they close at 3, is 1:30, so I'm just hoping that their kitchen doesn't close too early. But yeah, I really want to try one of their matchas. It's like Japanese inspired food, I think. So fingers crossed they're open. My nails look sick, and it's a really nice day now, so I think we're gonna go to the beach after. After I ruined the look of it. Okay, back in the car. That food was so good. I put a little snippet in there, but Corner 33 on Canning Highway, yum. It's like Japanese, Asian inspired, but their drink selection, holy shit. I got a mango matcha and a brown sugar latte, both delicious. I wish I could make that at home. I probably could. Like, I have so much matcha at home, but I just never make it. I would highly recommend going. I am so full. I got the Japanese curry shepherd pie. Oh my God. And Dom got their eggs Benny, which was like beef short rib, eggs, onsen eggs, which is interesting. And then normal eggs Benedict stuff. We're gonna go home and maybe go to the beach. We're just trying to figure out the wind. But yeah, that was really nice. I feel like Dom and I don't always get a chance to do that, so. Good morning, guys. It is 8:30 and I am on my way to Leaderville to meet Paris and Ange for breakfast. This is kind of like our only day until after Angie's rehearsals for her show are done. So it was 8:30 this morning, or in like a month and a bit. I'm going to this place called Earl's near the studio, and I was whispering because Dom was asleep. Cool, really cool vibe. I actually want to talk to them about collaborating with the studio for like battles and stuff, just similar aesthetics. Dom and I had a great night last night, just watched a movie. He cooked laksa, which was so yum. Had a glass of wine, which was lovely. Last day of the vlog today, and then I'll probably vlog again for the Fringe season. Come to rehearsals with me. Talk about that. It's only got 19% left. We're like the only ones in here, just waiting for Paris. It's a very cool vibe in here though. We're literally in the middle of a run, so I'm going to put you up so you can see what everyone's doing. Rehearsals are done. I am wrecked. We are going home. I just got to wash my car, but final rehearsal of the season at the studio went pretty well. No massive things to change, which is great. So now it's just about selling tickets. Peace out. Okay, back home, showered, feeling refreshed. Dom and I are having more laksa from what we had last night. I just had a FaceTime call with Chloe about some stuff. We've got an interview with someone tomorrow for a bit of reception work, so we just had a quick call. Yeah, big day, man, seeing Paris. I forgot to film the food. It was so good. So yeah, we saw Paris, went to the studio, had a good rehearsal with the girls. Again, just like that conversation that I was saying yesterday, I feel a bit strange about potentially having to cancel the first 2 shows because of tickets, but also I'm okay with it. Like, we've got 6 shows, it'll be fine. Yeah, it was our last rehearsal at the studio, which was very bittersweet. Anyway, I am done for this vlog. I don't know when I'll see you next, but I'm sure it'll be soon. Again, anything you want me to talk about, things we like, we don't like, let me know, because I'm just running you through my everyday life. Something I was reflecting on is that, like, I don't have heaps of other people in the vlogs because I'm trying to respect people's, like, privacy for that stuff. I don't know who loves to be in them and not. So yeah, I feel like it's just me talking to the camera, but we might not mind that. And something that Tabby said was like, it's such a great way to have memories and like even reflection for me, because I wouldn't usually like sit here and talk about all these things. So I like it. But yeah, let me know. If not, peace out. I will see you soon.